The latest domestic violence case in Summit County involves a woman who police say was held against her will for 3 days by her boyfriend.
Now, it's not uncommon to hear stories like this during our newscast, of course, but what about a solution to what is being called a growing problem in our state? Tonight, news specialist Nicole Vowell is live in Utah County, where one community is trying to find those solutions. Nicole?
Well, Jeannie and Mike, this was the third meeting here in Spanish Fork to address a gigantic and deadly problem. Government leaders, community officials, and victims were all handed pamphlets and discussed resources. But the truth is, experts say there still aren't enough resources. That's why they say meetings like this are so important.
When you're looking at fatalities, the Domestic Violence Coalition counts 18 fatalities as of this week. Compared to last year, we count 12.
An alarming trend, deaths related to domestic violence on the rise, and daily cases by the thousands across the state.
She was then held against her will. She was the victim of multiple assaults.
The latest case coming out of Summit County, where police say Jason Stone tied up his girlfriend and brutally beat her for 72 hours.
We're on a really slippery slope.
Jen Oxborough with the Domestic Violence Coalition of Utah says cases like this will continue unless something changes.
We only have really 15 programs serving 29 counties.
Oxborough says programs are vastly under-resourced, and with no funding for programs from the state, she says it's community meetings like this.
It's going on everywhere, in every neighborhood, in almost every household, in every religion, in every society.
That will start to make the difference.
On an average, we turn away 500 women and children per year in Utah County. We tell them we cannot help them.
This community in Spanish Fork has recognized we have a real problem on our hands and says if the state won't help with resources, they'll try to tackle it on their own.
Without momentum, you can never get anywhere.
A battle to fight for victims and save lives in their community.
Let's pop the bubbles of our society. Let's get down to the causes of this. Let's find the ways to bring it forward. And I think together as we do that and as we continue to move forward with it, it will give us the results that we want.
And Utah County used to have their own domestic violence coalition. They're trying to get that started back up again. Guys, they're also fighting for 500 new beds in the women's shelter here so they don't have to turn any more women or children or families away. Back to you.
All right, Nicole.